Hi everybody, it's Anne the Purple Goddess. I'm here doing my weekly teaching, and I want to start by wearing my purple gloves and my magic wand, which I do every Tuesday. Hi. And I want to give a shout out to those of you who might be new and who've liked the Purple Goddess page. So welcome. I'm a little bit different here than I am on my personal Facebook page. Here, my business is about inspiring women mostly, but also men, to live a happy and an inspired life and to be all that you can be. So I have regular quotes and encouragements throughout the week for you to enjoy. And on Tuesdays, I do a teaching based on the tarot deck. And I've been studying the tarot for many, 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 many years, and I'm still learning about it. It's a very ancient card system. There are 78 cards, and it's basically about the wheel of life and things that we go through. And each card is loaded with symbols. And I love working with symbols. So each week I pull a card for us and I do a little teaching about it, and I hope you enjoy it. Fortune telling is not about prophecy or black magic. It's actually a very comprehensive, deep system of what I refer to as symbolic language. And it's the 78 cards are divided into the major cards called the major arcana. And they're about things that we go through in our life cycle, right? We start off, we leave home, and things start to happen to us, right? The tower comes down, and there's different energies. So those are the big cards and the big things that we go through the wheel of life. And like the wheel of fortune, sometimes our fortune's up, sometimes it's down, but we go round and round. The other cards are the suits. Cups are for our hearts, swords are for our minds, wands are our spirit, and pentacles are our talents and our money. And so the minor cards are in the suits, and they're an invitation to take a look at things that might be going on currently as opposed to the bigger picture in the major cards, okay? So before we begin, so these teachings are anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. So settle back, and if you haven't got time to watch it right now, come back to the reading. It's not going anywhere. And when you're ready, I'm going to hit the singing bowl 3 times. And this is the bell of mindfulness. It just brings us to center. Okay, are you ready? Isn't that beautiful? This brings us to center. So take a deep breath and let's have a teaching. And I've got the card here, and we've moved into the season of Leo. And so happy birthday to all my Leo friends out there. And Leo is an amazing sign. These folks are leaders, they're creative, they're charismatic. And we're in something in August, every August, that they call the Lion's Gate, where there's a lot of special energy in our world where we can do brave things, because Leo is connected to the lion and courage and all that stuff, right? Okay, here's the card. So this is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. I pulled it yesterday and I pulled it today, so I know it's the right teaching for today, and it's the 6 of Wands. Remember now, wands, there's 6 of them on this card, are about our will and our spirit. So think of yourself as the figure on the horse. So where are you having a victory in your life right now? Because this card is known as the victory card. And if you're not having a victory card right now, it could be that you're going to be moving into something. And even though this is not about fortune telling, but it could mean that 6 months from now, 6 days from now, 6 weeks from now, you're going to feel victorious in something. And we can feel victorious about things large and small, can't we? So one of the things is that there's a wreath on the wand that this figure is carrying. And this is a wreath of victory, a laurel wreath, but it's also a wreath that you would place to commemorate the dead. So here's the interesting teaching about just that one little image, is that sometimes we can't get to a victory without going through something really challenging and difficult, right? So through death is new life and rebirth. And this person's got a laurel wreath on their head. And so that means that, they're experiencing some kind of victory. Now, there are other wands in the background. And on this side are people kind of riding beside this character. And the teaching on this card is we have victory in our life, but we never have it alone. We're often surrounded by people that are with us. This is our tribe. Sometimes it's our biological family. Sometimes it's a group of really good friends that are with us through thick and thin, or a combination of both, but they're riding beside us. So we don't have victory on our own. Here at Purple Goddess Enterprises, I've got people beside me working with me in my business, and it's wonderful. It's a team effort, right? And the team is going forward, right, together. And but there's one person that's got to kind of lead the charge and be willing to sit on the horse. We'll come to the horse in a minute. Now, while we have some obvious characters here, there are other wands over here, and these are not as visible as these. So the teaching there is that there might be some shadow wands in our life that we haven't yet declared, and we're not making a decision about something. They're kind of there behind us, but we're not bringing it forward to be where we need to be. So this again is about shadow and light, and where the will is strong and where it might need to grow a little bit. That's all. All these wands have little green leaves, which mean they're all have the potential to grow. Now let's talk about the horse. The horse is strong, and the horse represents our unconscious self, and the ability that we can give ourselves to get on the horse is about trusting the strength that we have inside us, that it's as strong as a horse. And it might be not visible to us yet, or we haven't used it enough. It's sort of our unconscious will, right? And so tapping into that, and we can tap into that, all kinds of different ways through dream analysis. Sometimes we need to talk to a therapist about issues that are stuck down here so we can remove blocks and, like I don't need to be stuck there anymore. Let's let that one go. So that's about, doing the work here so that you can ride the horse of life and be victorious. Now let's just take a look at the colors. The green on the horse, this big green blanket, is it's a very light green and new green, I would say. It's it's sort of very green. Do you see the pun there? So this person might be very green in their victory and in their confidence to be on the horse, but they're wearing a robe that's red, that's passion. They're passionate about something. So is there something as a result of the pandemic that you decided that maybe you wanted to do, something new that you wanted to try? Okay, find that passion. And it doesn't matter if you're green. When I started my little business here, I was completely green, no idea what to do, how to do it, but I just started, right? And people were beside me, with me. So you want to consult with somebody about a new venture that you want to go into, pick up the phone or text them or email them and say, could we have like a 10-minute Skype or Zoom call? I've got lots of questions for you about the work you do, because I might like to do something similar. People are happy to help and be allies with you. And then we've got this little yellow here, and yellow is the sun, and Leo season, and Leo as an astrological sign is connected to the sun in the tarot. So the sun is shining, the sky is blue, the passion is there, the victory is there, and this is also, about finding one's higher self. And people say to me, well, what's my higher self? Well, our higher self is our own kind of evolution. and being all that we can be and overcoming obstacles and focusing on light and love and forgiveness and seeing the big picture of things. You know, what's the gift of the pandemic right now? How's the world going to change? And how can we honor Mother Earth and all the gifts that we have and respect them in a new way? So get on your horse. This is a time of victory and a time to give thanks for the people that support you. And maybe it's a time to revitalize yourself, expand your horizons, and break through. The horse is strong. You're not going to fall off. You are not going to fall off. All right. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. But the Six of Wands is a very powerful card. And you, if you haven't been recently, you're going to be celebrating something victorious that you've worked really hard for. So congratulations. So I'll finish with the singing bowl. I'm going to hit it 3 times. Take a deep breath. May love and light surround you, and blessed be till we meet again. See you next week. Bye.